What's up, everyone? I'm Dimebot. Welcome back to Flight Sim and Favorite Places to Fly. Today, the destination is the airport. We have an absolutely fascinating airport today. It is Tenzing-Hillary Airport, also known as Lukla. You may be familiar with this. It is commonly cited as the most dangerous airport in the world. We are going to be flying one of the few planes that is rated to go into this airport. So, let's go ahead and get on the ground and talk about what makes this airport so unique. So, unlike we normally do, we're going to have a look around this airport before we take off. As you can see, this is an extremely short runway. This Pilatus Turboporter is one of the planes that is rated for this airport. Now, this airport is popular because it's considered the starting point for treks towards the Mt Everest base camp, with daily flights between Ramachap or Kathmandu, depending on weather. The airport itself was built in 1964 under supervision of Sir Edmund Hillary, renamed to Tenzing-Hillary Airport in honor of Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary in 2008. Now, the other planes that can fly in here without any trouble, there is always trouble at this airport, I should say. You got the de Havilland DH6 Twin Otter, the Dornier 228, the L410 Turbolet, and the Pilatus PC6 Turboporter, which I am currently in. If you're wondering, it's a 527-meter, 1,729 foot runway with an 11.7% gradient. We're at an elevation of 9,334 feet, or 2,845 meters. We're going to throttle up, take the brakes off, and roll. As you can see, this airport is just literally on the side of a mountain, and it wasn't even paved at first. It's actually been said that Edmund Hillary was unhappy with the runway's soil, and that he bought the Sherpas a bunch of liquor and asked them to perform a foot-stomping dance to flatten the land. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know, but it certainly is a good story. Now, talking about how difficult this airport is, to be allowed to land at this airport, the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal sets really high standards. So you have to be an experienced pilot, complete at least 100 short takeoff and landing missions, have over 1 year STOL experience in Nepal, and have completed 10 flights into Lukla with a certified instructor, and then you are allowed to land. And as we look at this approach, you can see why. There is no room for error. There's no go-around procedure for this airport, because there is nowhere to go around. If you mess it up, you're in the mountain. So this is, I think, rightfully called one of the world's most dangerous airports. It certainly takes massive guts to fly into it. Let's have a look at what this looks like at a season other than winter, if we can. There we go. So if you were to come here when it was actually not all covered in snow, this is what you would get. This said, this is considered the gateway to Mt Everest. Consider also that there is only the single runway for approaching traffic and traffic departing. Now, that's true in a lot of cases in the world, but a lot of places in the world don't have massive mountains surrounding them with absolutely nowhere to go. Now, as you might imagine, the airport is not open all the time. It is nominally open throughout the whole year, but visibility problems cause it to close about 50% of the time during monsoon season. Also, if the weather closes in and VFR is not practical, the airport closes immediately. There is no IFR into this airport. So it is quite the airport. It is not also just for Everest. It's used for transporting building materials and cargo to Lukla and other towns and villages to the north of here, because there are no roads to this region. Everything is done via this airport. Now, if you're thinking I'm going to land, you're crazy. I'm not even going to attempt it. It is a landing challenge in Flight Sim 2020. I'm not sure if it is in 2024, but it is a hell of a flight or landing to try and make. Very, very fascinating airport, though. It's not often that we have an airport that is so unique that it can be the entire video, but Tenzing-Hillary certainly takes the cake in that regard. And that is going to do it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you have a place you want me to check it out, leave it in the comments below. If you really enjoy my work, consider becoming a channel member to support the channel. And if you're here to the end, watch time is key on YouTube. So thank you so much. My name is Dimebot, and I will see you guys next time.